King's Country at kingscountry.net. That's Frankie Ballard. Don't tell Mama I was drinking. I'm Jim King of the Road. That could happen this season. You never know. I do like a little whiskey once in a while, and maybe a little bit of eggnog to go along with it on the side. Anyway, welcome to the show. It's a TGIF edition. We'll be previewing the TV version of this show, a lot like this, but with moving pictures. The Bellamy Brothers kick it off this week. We'll give you some audio samples coming up. Lots more to come on the Jim King of the Radio Show, TGIF edition. As we get in the Christmas spirit some more, we're playing at least 2 Christmas songs an hour. Here comes another one from Alabama, Christmas Time in Dixie.
By now in New York City,
King's Country at kingscountry.net. I love everything that lady does. Her Majesty Miranda Lambert, Heart Like Mine. I'm Jim King. Got the late, great Loretta Lynn coming up next. Also David Ball on the way. Dina Carter, Old Willie Nelson, too. We only play the good stuff on King's Country. Thanks for being here.
Howdy! I'm just so proud to be here.
yes, I'm leaving here a better man.
Good morning, and thanks for listening to King's Country at kingscountry.net. I'm Jim King of the radio and TV. That means it's my time to shine on the boob tube. Yep, I hit the airwaves this weekend with the new episode number 955. And smack dab in the middle of this edition, I've got a little ditty with a guy named Ben Gallagher. It is a acoustic version of Carol of the Bells, and he calls it Carol of the Strings. He's an outstanding guitar player. Very skilled, very talented, and we're going to be talking to him. We'll zoom off to Nashville in the next break to talk to Ben Gallagher. Stay with me on King's Country.
My, oh my, you're so good looking. Still learning how to be King of the Road.
Jim King of the TV and radio here with a very special guest today. I've been really excited about this ever since I saw your talent and your skills. It's Ben Gallagher, and he's got this great little Christmas ditty that we're about to play. This song was actually composed by a Ukrainian composer way back in 1914. Kind of changed the title a little bit. It was Carols of the Bells. Now it's Carols of the Strings. Ben Gallagher.
Jim, how you doing, sir?
Oh, good, man. Getting in the Christmas spirit, and you're helping us here with this song. It's very dynamic. You got a real flair for the guitar. Tell us about the video. You filmed it in a church, in a historic church in a neighborhood of Nashville.
Yeah, that's right. So I've always loved Carol of the Bells, the original. That song, I mean, it's a classic. But that song is to me, it has such a vibe to it. It has such a thing, and it's got this mysterious melody that's going on. And I always thought, man, that would sound really cool on guitar, specifically acoustic guitar. So I posted a thing, just a tiny clip of the main bit on Instagram last Christmas, and it got a lot of positive feedback. And I thought, well, maybe this year what if I did my own rendition? I keep the bit that's the most recognizable, dun da da dun dun da da da, and then write a whole new arrangement around it on just solo acoustic, one guitar. So we did, and man, I'm pumped about it. I'm pumped that it's out now. Is it too early for Christmas music? I don't think now, man. I think people are getting ready for it. So I'm glad to see all the positive feedback on it.
There's a part where your fingers are going so fast, and it sounds like there's 4 guitars playing. Did you have to do any overlays for that, or is that just from one take?
Yeah, that's one take. So the story was, I didn't know that I was going to go in and record it the time that I did. My record label said, hey, we need you to go in. You're going in this week to do the Christmas song. And I had told him I was going to do a instrumental version of that and title it Carol of the Strings. But I didn't know when. Well, I hadn't written it at the time. So here to find out, I was going in the studio the next day. So I canceled my whole day, and there were several versions that I had written. I think it was like, I don't know, maybe 8 versions. And it took me 8 hours to write it. And then move different parts around to, like you said, it's dynamic. That's for a reason. So it's going like this. And when you do a cover, I feel like you can't get too far away from the original, or you strip it from why that song is special anyways. But I did want to put my own flair on it, and some of that has to do with that picking that I'm doing on the acoustic guitar. So anyways, I wrote it in 8 hours, went in that day, and we did it a handful of takes and picked the best one. And we just didn't think about it too much. I just went in it, and I was feeling it, and I played, and we picked the best one, and that was that, man.
Here comes Stone Country Records recording artist Ben Gallagher with Carol of the Strings as our King's Country Music Clip of the Week from Nashville. Country at kingscountry.net with Billy Currington. I'm Jim King of the Radio, driving you through the lunch hour, and I'm serving up some good stuff from the likes of Tracy Byrd straight ahead. You know, when Tracy's not on the road, he resides right here in a beautiful house in Beaumont, Texas. Not too far from where I reside here, but definitely in a much nicer neighborhood. But I'm just Jim King. He's Tracy Byrd, and that's why I'm having a fabulous flashback.
King of the road.
Backstage with Beaumont boy Tracy Byrd.
First you follow losers, next you follow fools, now you follow footsteps, sneaking up on you, one-way rider, one way down the road. Baby, I'm right beside you, everywhere you go. Oh, let's go.
You released an album about 2 years ago.
Yeah, about a year and a half ago. Yeah,
All-American
Texan. Yeah. It's still, these days I just, when I write a few songs, I go in there and record them, put them on the record, and I don't, push it that much. I just kind of play them in the show and let people find out about it on their own. But I'm real proud of it. It's a really good record. I wrote 8 of the 10 tracks on it, and starting to write some more now, and probably have another one out here next year.
Produced it in Tyler, Texas.
Tyler, Texas, at Rosewood Studios. Yeah, with all Texas musicians playing on it. So it was the first time I'd ever done that. I always recorded in Nashville and or L.A. We recorded in L.A. a few times, but I love doing it in Texas.
This concludes our special broadcast. We now return to Nothing Special.
King's Country at kingscountry.net, coming to you from King of the Road Productions studio in Beaumont, Texas, where I cooked up another good one, I should say, this week. It's kind of like the kitchen here at King of the Road Productions, the belly of the beast, where I broadcast this show from. Anyway, this week on the episode 955 of the Jim King of the TV show, we're going to close it out with a bang. Mike Zito. He resides right here in Southeast Texas. Great blues guitarist. He's going to close it out with a song called Gone to Texas that he wrote. We'll do another Zoom call to Nashville, and this time Ben Gallagher, outstanding guitarist. He does a song called Carol of the Strings, a redo of Carol of the Bells. You'll love it. We're going to cruise to 5 Star Feeds and check out Tina Bean, owner there of 5 Star Feeds, her fall festival, her fall segment. We'll catch up with her. But we're going to kick it off with my friends, the Bellamy Brothers, recently in Honky Tonk, Texas. Here's the audio sample.
One man has the power to take you behind the scenes. Jim King of the Road.
Jim King of the Road. Long blonde hair, the sky blue eyes. Oh yeah, that well-bred look is easy to recognize. The tailored dress, it fits so fine. I need answer to the question on my mind. Honey, do
It's that dynamic duo, the Bellamy Brothers, literally blew in here with a couple of hurricanes recently. Had Milton and Helene just before that.
Yeah.
Did you get affected by both of those at your ranch?
Well, Milton mostly. You know, his middle name is Milton.
Oh, is it?
So I was worried about it from the beginning.
Helene kind of breezed past us, you know, but Milton didn't have anything to do.
It was headed right for Tampa and then went south. You know, we're familiar with hurricanes here in southeast Texas.
Sure.
We've had some major ones, but glad you guys made it out okay. Maybe just a few down trees.
Yeah. About that houses were okay. You know, so no major deaths.
Trying to get the power on, you know.
It's the Bellamy Brothers. Hey, 50 years ago, you released Let Your Love Flow.
Right.
It was 1975, and I recall distinctly back in Odessa, Texas, where I was a junior in high school in 1976, I heard Let Your Love Flow for the first time. And then they played it like 20 times a day, all year long. And I loved it. Yeah, for you, 1976, and then 79, another big hit.
Beautiful Body came out.
Yeah.
If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me? If I swore you were an angel, would you treat me like the devil tonight? If I was dying of thirst, would you flow in love come quench me? If I said you have a beautiful body, would you hold it against me?
And then all through the 80s, and you guys are like one of the most decorated country duos in history. All the nominations.
You're more decorated than we are.
I'm self-proclaimed. My birth certificate says king, so I took it literal. I'm a practicing king.
I see.
But only on TV, you know.
Singing horses, gypsy music, ringing voices, dancing cowboy, singing horses, gypsy music, songs about love, songs about love, songs about love.
Check out the Bellamy Brothers as they kick off episode number 955 of the Jim King of the TV show. This weekend still like 5 more airings: Fox 4, the CW, Strike TV, and YouTube. Check it out.
I quit hunting with my daddy. Guess I didn't make the time.
King's Country, kingscountry.net. Take the King's Country Challenge, stream us for a while, and then listen to the mainstream FM radio stations. You'll notice a huge difference. Those artists are nothing like the ones we play. We play nothing but the greatest country music of all time, best from yesterday and today. Well, an up-and-coming artist named Mitchell Ferguson poked fun at some of the country songs that are successful today. But ironically, his little parody song sounds pretty good. Check it out.
I'ma need a little bit of cocaine, need to dip a damn man and a more man, and the man and the man ain't down, that the man and the man now.
King's Country at kingscountry.net. It's the Jim King thing, and that about does it. I'm going to go do a Zoom call with a Nashville artist by the name of Mindy True in just a few moments. She's got a song called Merry, Merry Christmas. It really rocks. Got a real jazzy feel to it, and she's beautiful. We'll be talking to her in just a few moments. And that'll air in our Christmas special beginning next week. 2-episode mini-series Christmas special from the McFadden Ward House, all decorated for the holidays. That kicks off next week, next Thursday night on Strike TV. You know what to do now. Keep it between the ditches. Have a good one. Bundle it up. It's going to be wet and cold this weekend, I understand. Bring those pets in. Wrap those pipes. Whatever you do, keep between the ditches and have a good one. Later, Gators.
Christmas